Coach, we'll open it up with you, just your opening statement, thoughts on the game.
You know, we just met as a team and you know, instead of breaking the game down and the film down, we can always do that later. We took a moment with the group and talked to them about how proud I was to be their coach and how proud I was of them as a team and all that they've done this year. And they took this program to another step this year, and I was grateful for their sacrifice and their commitment this year. You know, as far as the game goes, credit to St. Lawrence, they played great today. I thought their goalie played very well. I thought 27 on the defensive end played fantastic. 10 at the midfield had 4-1, I think. And they played a great game. And for us to win that, we have to play better.
What are you going to remember when it's reflection time, whether that's next week, next month, next year? What are you going to remember when you think about this 2026 team?
We prioritize things in a certain way, and our goal is to win an NESCAC championship and fight for a national championship year in and year out. But at the end of the day, you know, as we set those goals, you know, we kind of dive into our process, and one of our biggest values is relationships. And I'll remember and hold on to the relationships that I have with each one of these guys individually and as a team.
Jesse and Peter, if you guys both just want to touch on it, what has kind of this 4-year experience been like for you, coming out now as seniors and going out in a place that this program hasn't seen since '03?
Yeah, I mean, it just means everything. Like, coming into Hamilton, meeting the rest of the kids in my class, it's like, I can't even put it into words how much it means. I feel like on and off the field, this is by far the closest team that I've ever been a part of. And, you know, whether it comes to lacrosse or anything else, I can always lean on Jesse and the rest of the seniors for anything, and I know I'm going to be able to do that years down the line. So I'm just grateful for everything.
Yeah, this is the only team I'd want to do it with. Yeah, love all 45 guys, and I'm just happy I got to do it with this group of guys. It's an amazing locker room.
In game, in season, you start 0-3. There's a couple of games you go into a fourth quarter down. You battled in this game. And how much does resiliency? How much of that comes to mind when you think of this team?
Interestingly enough, I talked about that a couple of days ago with our group. You know, we started off 0-3, but we didn't lose faith. We had a couple of tight games. Our conference is super competitive, and you can't get down about the last game. You got to learn and grow all the time, and that's what makes our league so fun to play, and it challenges you, right? Challenge you physically and it challenges you mentally. And I feel like this group did a fantastic job of not living in the past and learning from it and continuing to move forward. And each game we got a little bit better. And you know, which showed, I think we went, you know, we lost 3, and I think then we went on like a 9-3 run, right? Just we're able to build some momentum and felt comfortable in tight games. You know, it's kind of who we are. You know, I didn't feel like we were exceptional at one thing. I felt like we were really good at a lot of things. I felt like we were good in the goal. I thought we were good at facing off. I thought we had good defensive personnel and short stick D-middies and also, you know, offensive personnel. So I thought we did, you know, we're just a very complimentary group.
Then players, just from your vantage point, and you guys take your first lead at 6-5 and then St. Lawrence goes in that run. Anything that you guys noticed that maybe changed during that stretch?
No, I mean, I think something that's defined our whole season, like we just touched on, is belief. I mean, you have belief in the person you're passing the ball to. I have belief on everyone on the sideline. I know when I turn it over, I have belief in the defense. They're going to get us the ball back. So I don't really think anything changed, just like consistent belief in my teammates that they got my back and I'll have theirs, and that's defined our whole season. And so no, I don't think much changed for us.
Yeah, 100%. I think something that we pride ourselves on is playing very complementary lacrosse. So, you know, when the defense makes a mistake, we can look on the other end and know that they're going to get one for us, and then vice versa. So I think, you know, the whole game, I looked around the field, I knew everyone was going to sell out, whether they were senior or an underclassman. So I think, like Coach said, credit to St. Lawrence. They went on a little run there at the end, but I don't think anything changed mentality-wise.
Hey, Coach, last one for you. We talked about the team as a whole, but just for these 10 seniors, this class, going out as NCAA tournament appearance, just Can you talk a little bit about what this class means to you, the foundation they laid?
Sure. As we met as a group just before we came in, we talked about, what is one of the greatest compliments you can give a group. And that is you left our locker room and you left our program in a better place than when you came in. And I feel like we just can't kind of keep stacking each year, standing on the shoulders of the last group. And, I can tell you that this group has laid an incredible foundation over the last 4 years with their consistency. Just super proud of that.
Well, Coach, guys, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you.